I'm not excited about Terrence Crawford's fights, you know. But they got a good fighter that they think that it's an exciting fighter, but that's why they're backing him up. I would be excited if he fights maybe Brojo Ortiz, fight somebody that we kind of know. To be honest with you, I'm not even going to compare David to Terrence Crawford. David's an exciting fighter. Terrence Crawford is a really good fighter, and he always plays it safe. He wants to win the rounds, but I don't think that he risks, and he doesn't give that people excitement, that he's gonna come and have a good fight. To me, Terrence Crawford's like Shakur Stevenson.
Now, once again, we allow a filthy, bitter Mexican to talk down on one of our greats, right? We allow them to do it consistently, right? And I'm going to cook this man in this video. Now, I don't know if Jose Benavidez Sr. was somewhere getting high on cocaine with David Benavidez, or he was blindfolded when Terrence Ball Crawford was whooping his son ass and knocking his ass out. I don't know if he was sniffing cocaine with David Benavidez or he was blindfolded while this fight was going on, because you could clearly see in this fight that Terrence Crawford is dominating his son, and his son is not doing anything. He's not throwing no punches. He's moving back with a high guard. He's not doing anything at all but just getting his ass whooped. If you ask me, that's what you call boring. So, sir, your son is fucking boring. Him being a punching bag is boring. Mexicans being a punching bag is boring. Now, it's funny that this guy says that Terrence Crawford isn't exciting and he doesn't take any risk, right? But you got a guy in Salvador Sanchez, which is crowned by all of these Mexicans to be the greatest Mexican of all time. The greatest Mexican boxer of all time. Now, we know that Salvador Sanchez isn't the most accomplished Mexican. So what makes him the greatest Mexican of all time? His fighting style. Salvador Sanchez do not fight like a stupid Mexican. He doesn't come forward and get punched in his shit. He doesn't fight like that. He fights like a brother. He has the sweet science style. Salvador Sanchez bounce around on his toes for 12 rounds, sticking out a jab, giving you angles, and making you miss. And sometimes running, right? And Salvador Sanchez is considered the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Not only that, right? If you look at Salvador Sanchez's record, he has a record of 44 wins with 32 knockouts. Terrence Ball Crawford has a record of 41 wins and 31 knockouts. Salvador Sanchez got a 72 knockout ratio. Terrence Crawford got a 75% knockout ratio. So Terrence Ball Crawford has a higher knockout ratio than Salvador Sanchez. So you mean to tell me that Salvador Sanchez is exciting, but Terrence Ball Crawford is not? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Terrence Ball Crawford isn't exciting. Terrence Ball Crawford is like Shakur Stevenson, but Salvador Sanchez, that has a similar record to Terrence Ball Crawford, is exciting. A similar fighting style, meaning the sweet science fighting style, to hit and not to be hit. Look at this man. He's bouncing around, just sticking out a jab. Like, and he's not considered boring. But Terrence Ball Crawford is considered boring. And this is supposed to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. So y'all need to ask yourself, does Mexicans hate the sweet science style, or they just hate black people? And I think that's a rhetorical question. And every time y'all open your mouth about one of our greats, you guys contradict yourself, and it makes it clear to the world that you guys are just racist. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscription button. And I'm out.